Hello, everybody. I am back home now, obviously. You can see me here from my vacation. So, very happy to be back. Hello, Jay the Pretty Lioness. Bella Luna, hello. Dita, hello. How are you? You said, I hope you're well. Oh, you donated already. Thank you very much. I'll confirm that in a second. Beauty's back. Glam by Eliana. We will get to you in just a second. Let's see. Who else is here? Flower Girl, hi. Yes, Beauty, I literally made this stream with you in mind. Okay, Beauty, I'll confirm that in a second. Eliana says Jay is back 2 weeks sooner than expected. You told me you felt he would be home sooner a few weeks ago. Dang, that's crazy. Thank you confirming that for me. I actually do remember telling you that. All right, so give me a second, guys, and I will start the clock. We're going to hold our free yes, no's until I announce it. All right, so you guys can go ahead and post your questions now. Remember, these are picked at random, but I do my best to answer all of your questions. Oh, sorry, guys. Clicked the wrong one. Lexi Ray. I am getting a yes, Lexi Ray. I am getting a no, not yet, Flower Girl. I have a yes for you, Jay. Yes, Alishba. You're welcome, Lexi Ray. I am getting undecided, Beauty. I'm getting a maybe. Just leaning towards yes or no for Beauty. I think you need to get a lot more sleep. It's leaning more towards a yes that they will like you. Glam by Eliana. They put in the effort for our relationship to continue progressing. I am getting a yes for you, Glam. Wheel of Fortune. Give me a second. I feel like my cards are not looking very clear. Give me 1 second here while I try to fix that. I think I'm having also like bad connection. Surprise, surprise. I don't know why it's not coming in clear. That looks a bit more clear on my side. All right, so next we have Alexandra. Yes, I am getting a yes, Alexandra. Struggles, it looks like low-spirited. I am getting a yes, 6 of Swords. You're welcome, Jay. You're welcome, Alishba. He says you're right. I need to get more sleep. It's difficult when you're nervous or anticipating something. Liam says now that he's home. Yeah, I am getting a yes for you, Eliana. Mercury retrograde. Apparently, this is supposed to be the most blessed retrograde we've had since the last retrograde in Jupiter. I believe it's Jupiter. Jupiter apparently is a very lucky planet, full of blessings. So let's hope. Has T been more comfortable and at ease now that we are committed? Yes. I mean, this is technically a no card, so I would say he's not 100% comfortable yet. However, tens do indicate endings and starting anew. So it makes me feel like maybe there was some discomfort or there was uneasiness or uncertainty that is coming to an end. So ultimately, this feels like a yes to me, but maybe not 100%. Jenna, hello. You said, may I be on the list? Emily recommended me to you. Absolutely. So all you have to do is post your yes or no question. Make sure that you're posting the right emoji in the chat when you ask. No, you're good. Absolutely. And then as long as you come here at the beginning of each stream before the timer goes out, I should be able to get to you. You're welcome, Emily Rosa. All right, so Jenna, what is your question? So for tonight, we have a buy one, get one, everybody. So I want to make sure that you guys are aware of that, which means that everyone that donates Venmo, PayPal, Cash App $15, you'll get a regular reading and one additional follow-up question to be answered. Tonight is just a donate to my channel, Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App, no Etsy tonight. And if you need any other information, you can check the description. We already have a couple people on the list, so I am confirming those. So 2 of our spots are already taken up. We have D, and then just after D, we have Beauty. We have Leo Sunchild. Give me 1 second, Alex 20, and then Jenna, I'll get to you after that. Thank you, Leo Sunchild. I was just confirming your donation. All right, so we only have 7 spots left now. 3 donations have already come in. Thank you, guys. Alex 20. I am getting a no, Alex. 5 of Wands. Jenna, thank you for subscribing and being here. Definitely come back because pretty much every stream I have at least 1 free question segment. I am getting a yes, Jenna. Justice, this is someone who wants to do right by you. They want to make sure that they're honest and they do everything above board. So they are falling. I would say, though, give them a little bit of time because those who tend to want to do things very methodically, which I feel Brandon is, he may be a little bit slower, okay? Mindy, hello and welcome. Whoa. Give me 1 second. That was like 7 cards. Let me try that again. Jenna, Emily raves about you, so I had to check it out. That's very sweet. Please tell Emily thank you for me, and you're very welcome. All right, let's try this again, Mindy. Okay, so I have Ace of Cups, Mindy. That is a yes. Something that did strike me about the reading when a couple of cards popped out was something about the past. So there could be some healing that you guys need to do independently for this relationship to continue to go on the right track as it is. Do not let your past experiences with either trust or guilt or shame or whatever affect how you guys move forward. I think you're going to do a lot of growing together. Jenna, is it Emily Rosa? Is that who was raving or referred you, I guess I should say? Was it Emily Rosa? Yeah, Luna, you predicted I'd be in a new relationship this time of year, and I am now. Dang, that's great. I see you guys know each other, so that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Emily, for referring. Mindy says, thank you for doing my question. You're welcome. We had a conflict last night about his past. He still needs to heal from physically abusive relationship. Okay, so I'm glad that was resonating for you. We were doing well before, but yeah, I definitely think we're growing. Thank you so much. You're always accurate. Thank you. You're welcome. Hello, is there a camera in my hotel room? Oh, God. The death card tells me no, Monica. That signifies a no for me, okay? Of course, if you're suspecting anything suspicious, I would take your precautions, but I'm getting a no. You said she's my best friend. That's very cool. You're welcome, Jenna. Definitely do that. We'd be very happy to see you back. So we got about 30 seconds left on the clock. So I'm going to answer this question. I think I'm going to be out of time. Ann Lucas is new to me. Ann, thank you for being here. Just so you know, moving forward, I do free readings at the beginning of each stream for 15 minutes. Make sure that you post the correct emoji in the chat to be added to the free list, although Ann will get a pass since it's their first time here. Is Malik Capricorn sending negative vibes? All right, so that is time. The list is closed, and I'm still going to do yours, though, okay? You're welcome, Ann. All right, so is Malik Capricorn sending negative vibes to me, please? Just a yes or a no for Ann. I am getting a yes for you, Ann. This person is emotionally invested in whatever you have going on. So I would say it could just be energy in your direction. I don't think they're doing anything intentionally malicious, but I do feel like they have heavy attention and focus on you, and they are invested in what you're doing, which could be unhealthy. Monica says, I'm looking at a small hole in the wall and appreciate the reassurance. You're welcome. If you have like tape or scotch tape or something like that and you want to cover it up, or even hang like a pillowcase with a push pin, or I don't know, something to kind of cover that area, if that would make you feel better, definitely do that. You're welcome, Ann Lucas. My third eye started hurting when we got off the phone. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, so first up on the list, we have D. Oh, that stays. D, whenever you're ready, go ahead and post your question. A former coworker reached out to me out of the blue to say hi, check on me. We weren't buddies, and I'm not sure why he reached out. That's it. Can you tell me anything regarding what he's feeling, thinking regarding me? A former coworker, you say? All right, Spirit, can you please tell me anything regarding Gary's feelings, thinkings, thoughts, I guess, not thinking, thoughts that he has regarding D. All right, so first to come out is Ace of Cups. This talks about love, romance, dating, interest, attraction, and that is a newfound one. So this talks about new encounters regarding love. So I'm feeling like so far Gary does have an interest in you outside of being friends. So 4 of Wands is commitment. So taking the next step for what that means for you both. So he may be asking you out soon. You get clarification on the 5 of Pentacles. There is I feel like there is a sexual attraction there. The devil does talk about things that may not be like for your highest good. So definitely do keep that in mind, as this could always be like a third party, or this could be like some type of addiction, or maybe some healing that needs to be done due to like past experiences. But regardless, when the devil shows up, even if it's like lust or something, it could mean that it's impure intentions. So, yeah. Okay, so we do have the 6 of Cups. This talks about someone from your past coming back in. So it would make sense that you guys are reconnecting. Now, ultimately, I do feel like they haven't had like, they're not feeling what they want to feel from a romantic connection. So basically, they feel like something regarding love is lacking in their life, but they do have a desire to spend their life with someone. They're definitely monogamous. They're not like poly or anything like that, or like, open relationships, etc. I feel like this person is into monogamy and does hold like value and desire to be with someone till the very end. I should note I never saw him in a romantic way and he's married. I'm interested in knowing what he was thinking. So yeah, that could be what I was talking about, like with third party stuff, right? So remember I said that I feel like this person may be taking a risk talking to you, or they're not happy with their love life at this time. So they could be doing things kind of sketchy, I guess. So that's kind of what I was talking about earlier. Elsa, yes, I do have a spot open. We have 7 spots left, and you can take however many spots you want, but it's 15 per, and it is a BOGO, so you'll get a regular reading and you can ask a follow-up question. What was he thinking and feeling? So I was talking about being more than friends, but I think at this point it's more of exploring. Maybe he had his eye on you way back when, didn't feel justified in talking to you in any way outside of coworkers. So maybe feels like now is the time that they can take that chance for whatever reason. I feel like you could take what they have to say at face value. I feel like there's more they want to say to you that they haven't expressed yet. Maybe they're just kind of feeling out the situation. Like I said, I heard the word explore. So maybe just kind of see what's going on. D, I also feel like you surround yourself with a lot of people who are, or you not surround yourself with, you attract a lot of unhealed men. You attract a lot of men that like are involved in a third party or make themselves unavailable to you in some way. Not that you always have interest in these people, but I feel like they're constantly surrounding you, like they're in your energy field. So that is something to keep in mind. All right, so I do want to see where the 5 of Pentacles was here. You say you do attract that, you don't know why. I don't have interest in them. Probably because you could be in the same or higher vibration to them. So therefore, they are attracted to you and want to be near you because they feel like you would raise them up. 5 of Pentacles. Why is this here, please? Okay, so I did say that they felt as though they're lacking something in their relationship. They're lacking sexual desire, romance, love. Something is not living up to their expectations for what they want in their romantic life. And I'm talking about Gary. So I feel like they're looking for that person that's going to just basically turn them on in any way. I will say this guy feels pretty sexually charged right now. I'm not sure if that's for lacking it in his relationship, but he's definitely like attracted to you, that's for sure. Maybe he feels like his interest in you, if he's right about what he thinks of you, and if it gets reciprocated, maybe he feels like you could be that person for him. So it's definitely in a desire to extend more than friends here, but friends would likely be the next step. You said, or because I act motherly to them, I tend to do that a lot. It's very possible, yeah. So what was your second question? You're welcome, Dee. Yeah, I could just feel, Dee, that like he wasn't coming into this connection with the best intentions, maybe not the purest intentions. Elsa, if you donate, make sure you let me know in the chat and I can confirm that for you. What will his future actions be? What will Gary's future actions be? Or be? Beauty, you are up next. If you're ready, go ahead and post your questions. D, make absolute certain that he is not still married or is still married before you entertain this, because the last thing you want is to put yourself in another position with someone who's unavailable to you. Okay, so he does feel stuck in his life right now. He is not happy in his love life. Like that just keeps coming through. Part of me feels like either he's newly separated or he is still in this relationship, yet it's 1 foot out the door already. Like he already has plans to leave. I think that he could be serial monogamous because monogamy did come up in the first reading. So it's very possible that he jumps from one relationship to the next, and before he decides to actually leave what's comfortable, he's got to make sure he's got something else lined up. Yeah. I'm not saying that this person isn't the person for you, D, but I've always felt, despite the fact that it's interesting, it's a work person, I've always felt like the person that comes through to you is going to be available. Okay, so anything else regarding future actions? He is codependent. He is attached. He is not happy. I feel like he doesn't fully know what his plans are, but like I said, exploring, discovering, feeling you out. The more that you reciprocate these feelings, the more he is going to put forth. The moon in reverse kind of makes me feel like there could be some secrets or hidden information that's going to come to light for you. So he could talk to you about these things that maybe he hasn't ever told you or doesn't really tell anyone. The Four of Swords makes me feel like this could go quiet for a little bit, but I definitely think it's going to come back around. Knight of Wands is a player vibe. I feel like this guy's fully thinking with his dick right now. It does feel sexually charged, like I said. The devil's come up twice now in this. So I think once he feels he's got the green light or he's picking up a vibe from you, he will like, sorry, I'm changing the subject. That once he gets that vibe, then he'll reciprocate more and get a little more detailed. So I almost said it in the last reading. I was like, the Seven of Swords is going to come out in this reading, but I wasn't 100% confident. I didn't say it, but here it is showing up in this reading. So the Seven of Swords talks about sneaky behavior you can't necessarily trust. So D, is this person for you? Maybe, but right now they're not in a situation. It just wouldn't start off on the right foot the way that you'd want it to. You said, why me? He can have anyone else and someone else who is more willing to entertain him. It's possible that he doesn't realize how much you've changed and how much you've grown up. He could have perceived you back when you knew each other to be maybe like, I don't know, like way too forgiving, or maybe you've done some growth and back then you felt like you were weak and you were projecting that out for people to pick up on, or I don't know, you know what I mean? There could be just some type of vibe about you and they kind of feel like you're still that person even though you're not. Yeah, you're welcome, D. Absolutely. Thank you for placing a donation with me. And by the way, guys, D, Beauty, and Leo Sunchild, so for now, if you wanted to take up another spot, you definitely can. It's not like you only get one chance at a reading tonight. It's just that there's limited spots. So you can take up as many spots as you want. Yeah, D, I do think that he is going to reach out to you again. I think it's like everything he says, he wonders how you're going to react. I think he's hoping for some kind of signal from you. So that he knows how to pursue it or move forward. All right, so Beauty is next. We'll give her a second to post her question, and then Leo Sunchild after that. And you said also have a question that's a yes or no. Okay, that's fine. We can try to get a couple more details, even though it's a yes or no. Those are kind of hard to not answer straightforward, but there's sometimes I can pick up other information. All right, so how is James feeling toward me since our conversation? Wait. I speak. Hello. How are you? I was telling everybody at the beginning of the stream I'm back from vacation. It was amazing. Something about the beach. I was like telling my boyfriend, I was like, I feel like I'm getting a little depressed being back from the beach. We immediately came home and it was raining, and then it rained again today too. How is James feeling towards Beauty? So the first thing I heard was he feels like he's got another chance with you. So whether you laid down ground rules or not, or expectations or not, somehow he feels like he's got one more chance. I'm looking at the Nine of Wands as 9 lives, and like this is his last live. So something makes me feel like he has another chance, or feels like he does at least. You made him feel a little bit more hopeful. The Nine of Wands also talks about the last stretch before the end. So it just feels like there's one last lap, one last live, one last chance that he's feeling at commitment with you. I feel like he is uncertain about how this is going to go. Like, I think he kind of is like, if I fuck this up, that's it. But that's kind of what it feels like. Yes, Beauty, your second question can be yes, no, of course. It's whatever question you want to ask. Ice Speaks, I'm doing good in you. Yay, I'm happy you're back. Thank you. I'm happy to be back too. Doing good, doing good. So, Beauty, as always, James views you as the ultimate person. Something very sweet that is coming in, the ultimate person and partner. But something sweet that's coming through is that he truthfully looks at you as someone who makes him better and make him want to do better. So he feels like he's done a lot of growth since before you guys knew each other, and throughout the duration of knowing you since then, he has done a lot of personal development, and you are triggering that in him, which is it's a very sweet message to come through. I definitely feel like he feels like he doesn't have control. Like he can say, okay, I'm going to live up to the expectations of Beauty. There may be another chance here, but I really have to prove myself. And the Hanged Man is showing that he really feels like this is out of his control. Like, even if he does all the things you want and he can really be accountable and responsible for his actions, he still feels like ultimately you do decide which way this goes. So he feels a bit powerless regarding this. I do see the Four of Wands and the Hierophant in the reading, which talks about traditions, carrying on with something that you've been carrying on, like moving forward, reconnecting, reconciling, being together. It's kind of like continuing what you guys have been doing. But the Hierophant does also talk about marriage as well. So, with that being said, the Four of Wands talking about commitment and the Hierophant talking about marriage, it does make me feel like at least the way that he's feeling towards you is, I want back in. I want back into this relationship. Yeah, he said that. I feel like he feels like, I think his hope is that if he proves himself for long enough, and let's just say you go, okay, I'll give you another chance, I feel like he still feels like for a very long time he's going to have to overcompensate for how he's been in the past. And he might feel like you have control for a very long time, because I don't think he necessarily wants to lose you, but I think he is wondering like when the balance will come back, and that maybe basically feeling like nothing I do is ever enough because of what I've done in the past. So I feel like he feels like he'll constantly be putting more effort into the relationship, or at least that's what he's thinking. He is thinking of the future, but it's very much a right now or tomorrow or the next day. He's not thinking very, very far in the future. He's basically focusing on the here and now at this time. And if he is doing any future planning, it's just like within the week. So I think it's just he's taking this day by day just to see what happens. But he does feel you are the ultimate partner, the ultimate person for him. And I really feel like he does love you. I think he wants to prove that. The Emperor and the King of Cups are here, which talks about taking control, being authority, being emotionally regulated and intellectual, being able to reciprocate and be generous. So, I've always told you I root for him, but I feel like he makes some dumbass moves, but yeah, you never know. You never know. So yes, that's what I got. Go ahead with your second question. He's one of the dumbest men. Okay, yes or no, will I get the part-time job at Lowe's? And will the rental assistance be... wait, and will the rental assistance be approved? Is that what you're asking? All right, so Beauty wants to know, will she get the part-time at Lowe's? Will she get the part-time job at Lowe's? Oh, you're good. You're good. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, when I was on vacation, I got a pendulum, which I've never used. I always use the dowsing rods or cards, but I'll probably be introducing that soon. Beauty says, will I get the part-time job at Lowe's? I am getting a yes. Ace of Swords. This is a new beginning. Will the rental assistance that Beauty applied for be approved? Will the rental assistance that Beauty applied for be approved? Yes or no? Please show me a yes or no. Feels like a yes. I am getting a better, maybe like more stability or something like that. It's just an air of confidence and feeling generally better in the future. So I feel like this is a yes. Both of these are yes cards for me, but it also gives this energy of like feeling back to normal or like not feeling worried necessarily. Leo Sunchild, are you here? You're welcome, Beauty. Remember, I said I did this BOGO with you in mind, so I'm very happy that you came on in. Thank you for placing that order. Leo Sunchild, if you're here, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and post your question. We have 7 spots left. That's right, Leo Sunchild. I forgot your question was on Venmo. Thank you. Love energy with Joey. Someone's trying to claim dominance in this, which if you feel like you've kind of been the one trying to keep things moving along in this relationship, and you're kind of like, when are you gonna take control of this? When are you gonna make decisions, make moves, pursue me, whatever? Like, just basically taking matters into your own hands. I feel like he is asserting that authority. I feel like there's just someone here who feels like they're the ones kind of pushing this along and making the decisions, and then someone else is kind of just going along with it all. And I think that person that's the one taking control of the direction of this relationship is wishing that the other person would. So yeah, whoever hasn't been asserting authority in this relationship is going to now. Maybe they feel like they need to be, maybe it's Joey and they feel like they have to be a little bit more assertive with you. Maybe they feel like it's time now to kind of like, I don't know. There's just something here about that that's like really standing out to me. Yeah, because the 9 of Cups next to the 7 of Swords, it feels like someone feels like they're maybe not desired in the relationship. Is like maybe it's one-sided, like someone feels like this is kind of like unrequited or unbalanced on some level. Now I've got to be clear, there's mutual interest for sure, but it may seem like one person's putting in more effort than the other person. So that is very clearly here. But on a positive note, I do see this changing. The Lovers is basically talks about choices, deep soulmate, high level soul connection, twin flames, like it's just the ultimate love. Okay, so I feel like moving forward in the future, after the Three of Swords, we have the Lovers. I feel like this is talking about how this will ultimately change in the favor of making sure the relationship feels a little bit more balanced. I don't feel like, I think at one point in either you just kind of go with the flow and you kind of start to finally get on the same page. Things just start connecting. Like, and I'm hearing weird examples, like you'll finish each other's sentences, or you'll kind of be thinking of something at the exact same time. So you might, this is going so fast so I can't get the words out, but I feel like, for example, you might be thinking, Mexican food sounds good, and then he'll be like, you want to go to dinner, you want to go get some Mexican food, or something like that. It's like you realize that the flow just starts happening, and that's how you're going to know that things are aligning a little bit better for you guys. Yeah, so that's pretty much all that I've got coming out here. The Fool does talk about moving forward with little to no baggage, which is good to see. The Fool is the beginning of a journey. So it feels like you guys are getting a fresh start, or maybe you're new. Maybe you and this person are new, and it's just basically like a new beginning. It's a very deep connection. You're very much on point. Yes, we do. All this, and oh my god, I don't know why just the sushi just popped up. Is someone eating sushi, craving sushi? I like all of a sudden just like I tasted sushi. That was weird. So Leo Sanchal, what I was gonna ask is if you had a second question. This is a BOGO stream, so you get a second question to ask. All right, energy and moving into my own place soon. So have you already moved or planning on moving? Like, do you already have something worked out? Or is this like what to expect? And you don't know for sure how it's going to go down. Energy and moving into my own place soon, Leo Sunchild. So basically what to expect regarding moving into your own place, or how it will go if you already have your own spot. Energy moving into own place. So I do see a lot of really good things here. Maybe I was going to say, maybe I was literally about to be like, maybe you don't have any plans yet, because I am seeing Page of Pentacles taking an opportunity. in moving out or like finding a place, taking an opportunity, or taking a chance on a specific place. And so because the Page of Pentacles was here saying take an opportunity, I was like, maybe she hasn't had plans or made plans yet. Sorry guys, my words are coming out so weird tonight. Let's see. You're very hopeful. I can see you're like very excited to have your own place. Irene Austin, hello, how are you? So unfortunately you have been here before, Irene. So I have closed the free list for tonight, but definitely make sure you come back another time, the next time that I'm on, to get a free question. It's best for you to come at the beginning of the stream. Okay. So Leo Central, I feel like you're actually very much looking forward to this. You're excited about it. It's something that you really want to happen and hope that it happens. Let's see, is this going to happen soon for Leo Sunchild? Okay. So the Queen of Swords pouring out the cup of love, like it makes me feel like they've kind of given up. So I wanted confirmation. It might not happen as soon as you want it to. I don't know like if you had a specific timeline, but let's see. Let's see, when will this happen? Can you give me timing? All right, so we got Death and Judgment. Let me get my timing. This was in alphabetical order. So we have no timing, or the change will be permanent. No timing, or the change will be permanent. Not able to be changed or reversed. So I think what I'm getting from that is that you may have an opportunity between October 23rd and November 22nd. However, you have to be certain that this is right for you. If you have any doubts or concerns, definitely take heed to those warnings or those feelings, because they're saying that whatever you decide, like if you decide to move forward with this particular thing, that this is a contract, this is permanent, this is something you can't get out of easily. So you have to make sure it's right for you. I'm sorry, this was not supposed to be removed. Okay. So moving forward from that, you said interesting. Moving forward from that, I do see you being able to do this. Is there something about 5 months? September, October, November, December, January, February. Like January, February. January, February. There's just something here about 5 months. October 23rd, is that 5 weeks? 18, 25, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be 5 weeks. It's cups, 5 weeks, 5 months. But anyway, let me get back to your reading. So I do feel like it's something that you're going to make happen. I just want to be clear. It may not happen as soon as you want it to, but I do feel like an opportunity is going to come to you before the end of the year. But I think that you may not be 100% on board. You may be a little hesitant in certain things. And so Spirit is saying take heed of your reservations, because this will be a decision that will basically affect the trajectory of your life. You know, it could be a big decision. So if you have any like qualms, reservations, concerns, and you feel like this is something you may change your mind on later, definitely don't get into it, because this decision or opportunity that's going to come to you is going to be something that's going to be very hard to get out of if you decide to move forward. I do feel like you're going to be favored. So, for example, when you put in your application for your own place or you apply for in some way, you're going to be at the top of the list. You will be highly favored. They're going to like either your credit or your work history or something like that. They're going to be like, this person's reliable and we can give them what they want. So you will be at the top of their list. I see. Let's see, what is this temperance regarding? Because temperance talks about doing things slowly, not rushing into things. Like I said, I did see things coming not as quickly. Ace of Pentacles. So what's the temperance here for? Hope. So Spirit is saying that despite how long this may take to happen, don't give up on this idea or this plan to move out on your own. Simply when things don't happen as soon as we want, it's because the opportunity isn't there and they have to wait until it does. Because spirit and divine intervention, they can get involved, but only to a certain extent because everyone has free will. So for example, if like you wanted a place at this particular apartment, okay, or if you're house hunting and you want a place, to live at a specific location, spirit can intervene in helping influence putting you at the top of the list and making sure this is a favorable outcome for you. But they can't rush the person putting it on the market or the person moving out. So they have to wait until that opportunity comes about. So I hope that's making sense. Spirit's just saying that there could be some delays here, but despite any challenges that you face regarding moving out, don't give up this idea. Don't try to make alternate plans. Definitely continue on this journey of moving into your own place because they just don't want you to give up on it. What was your second question? You said, I'm patient. I kind of feel like it's just going to happen suddenly. I don't know why, but that comment just came through. But I think you might be right on that because that would align with what I was saying. And I'm not saying that this thing oh no, I'm mixing the wrong decks. I'm not saying that the thing that is going to come about for you suddenly or soon before the end of the year isn't a good opportunity. Spirit was just saying that if you feel hesitant or you feel like you may change your mind on something like this and you're kind of worried that it'll be an opportunity that will pass you up if you don't act now, Spirit is basically saying you can't make hasty decisions. Make sure this is something that's been really thought through because whatever this opportunity is, it feels irreversible. Nope. What's wrong with me? Oh, that was your second question? Oh, that's right. Thank you for being honest. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Sorry, I'm not fully with it. Like I can do readings just fine, don't get me wrong, but are the words going to come out right? Is my short-term memory going to be well? Probably not. Well, thanks again for your donation. So I do want to go back to letting everybody know that I have 7 spots left. And if you are interested in placing an order, those spots are open, but I probably will not hang around for a long time if we don't get any donations, because I don't want to keep this stream going with dead air. Jessica Bunton. Hello, and how are you? All right, so since Jessica is new here today, I'm going to go ahead and answer this question. Will my husband Charlton come home this year? Please show me a yes or a no for Jessica. Yes or no for Jessica. I have a yes, Ace of Swords, and I think it will be sooner than later. So today is a BOGO, buy one, get one for $15 total. We have 7 spots left. So if you are interested, make sure that you place that order now, because I probably won't be here for too long if we're not getting orders and donations through. I just don't want to be boring to anyone. So if you are placing an order or plan to, say hello, comment in the chat, let me know. We're going to hang around for a little bit, give it a little bit of time, but I probably will be signing off soon. But I will be back tomorrow. Jessica, I just sent my donation. Oh, okay. Jessica, thank you for placing that order. Let's see. Hey, Rashima, what's up? Yeah, unfortunately you did. We've been here for a little over an hour. So, Jessica, if you can give me your initials on PayPal, that way I know that this is your donation, that would be great. Oh, I see. We got 2 donations. Okay, so we have Samantha on PayPal. Jessica, what is your or where did you donate at? Good night, Rashima. Oh, Jessica, I see it was Cash App. All right, let me see who was first. Jessica was at 8:52. And Samantha was at 9:10. Okay, so Jessica will be first, and then Samantha. Jessica, sorry I didn't get your alert for whatever reason. All right, so what is the energy going on with him coming home as of now? I feel like there are some powers beyond his control that will prevent him being able to come home easily, or he will come home. Because like I said, I got a yes for you, but I feel like he's at the mercy of someone else's orders or someone else's decision. So like that's what I'm getting for some reason. Jessica, I got it. Thank you. I do feel like when I said sooner than later, it could just be because that's kind of when he was able to. I don't think I want to confirm. I don't think it's going to not be easy. I just feel like almost like he's at the will of someone else or something else's decision for that to happen. I see when he comes back, he is going to want to get away with you. The Six of Swords talks about travel or moving. He's locked up. Like, I'm getting locked up. I don't know if it's in prison or if it's like military or if it's like a type of job where he has to maybe travel or be away. But Four of Pentacles is making me feel like this person is unable to utilize his own will or something. I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting these messages, but he is unhappy. He does want to come home. I feel like it's something that would make him very happy. The Eight of Wands talks about things happening very quickly. Remember I said that I feel like it's going to happen sooner than later. Eight of Wands is the fastest card to come out of the deck. So I feel like I am getting confirmation on that. But yes, it does feel like someone has the upper hand or someone is in control of this. And it's not him. He feels like he misses you. He's sad he can't be near you. He's sad that you guys are distant from one another. I feel like he does feel passionate towards you and does appreciate you. It feels like a lot of care and maybe even love, but a lot of adoration for you. Maybe appreciation for you as well. So hopefully, Jessica, that resonated for you. This is a BOGO. So since you donated, you get an additional question. Let me know what that question is. And then after that, we're going to work on Samantha. Samantha, you can post your first question if you're ready. Jessica, you said yes, prison. Okay. That actually makes a lot of sense. Jessica, I don't know if you heard me, hon, but we are waiting on you for your second question if you have one. You don't have to claim your second question. It's not an obligation. But if you had one, I'm happy to answer it for you. Samantha Kovac, I have your first question saved. Would that be the coolest idea? I love the way he plays chess.
No.
And then he's like very bossy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Totally relaxed, but he's very bossy. You're welcome. All right, so Jessica, if you have a second question, let me know. You can definitely ask it, but I'm going to move on to Samantha, okay? So Samantha says, should I stay at my current job? Samantha Kovac, should I stay at my current job? Samantha Kovac, should I stay at my current job? Yes or a no for Samantha, please. All right, so Samantha, what I'm hearing is yes. However, I feel like something better is coming along for you. It's in the works, almost like your spiritual team is working behind the scenes. So I feel like a new opportunity is going to present itself for you. I do feel like you struggle with this. Even me telling you, yes, you should, possibly makes you a little bit unhappy. How is this supposed to fall? Because I feel like this is something that really you think about a lot, or that gets to you a lot. You could actually not like your job, or maybe feel like it's just not right for you. Maybe you're just like, oh, the pay is just too good to leave, but honestly, it doesn't make me happy. Or, that's an example, but it does feel like you are low spirited when it comes to your job. Maybe dread is a heavy word, but I'm kind of hearing like just not looking forward to work. You feel like, I don't know, like it's getting you by. It's a for now situation, but it's not a forever situation. You don't feel like it's serving you. Maybe you have other passions that you feel like you could make better use of your time if you weren't doing this job. But like I said, I do feel like Spirit saying, yes, stay here. We got yes cards coming through, but understand that there is divine intervention happening behind the scenes for another opportunity that is actually better for you. Page of Cups talks about believing in the impossible. It talks about being a messenger in something that you would like, or a blessing coming your way. The Judgment talks about rebirth, renewal, healing, regenerating. So like I said, this all kind of heralds that something good is coming towards you in the job. But for now, you need to stay with where you are with what you're doing. But you will be able to put this job behind you. Now, the Queen of Pentacles kind of came out sideways ultimately it was an upright card, but it does feel like you need this money right now. And so if you can stay, I definitely would. You're going to be trying to figure out other solutions, other avenues in the very near future. I would say within the next couple of weeks, at least. Maybe in the next couple of days, to be honest, of maybe sending out your resume or applying to other places. While you do this, stay at your job, but I feel like you're kind of at that place where you're just wanting to find something else. But like I said, Spirit saying this opportunity in career finance is going to happen for you. My boss has just been so horrible lately. I love all the people I meet, but the negativity is just draining me. It did feel like it was something that you did like an aspect of, like you like the money, or for example, like you said, I like the people, but it's like something about it just overpowers that part of it. I can understand and I can relate. If you can just look at this job as like less investing yourself emotionally into it and basically just looking at it as like a transactional thing that you're literally going there to make money. You're not going there to, interact with your boss, interact with your employees. You're literally there to do a task and leave. Like maybe taking as much emotional investment out of it as you can, because I think that's what creates depression. That's what creates dread. That's what you start viewing things very like non-objectively, and you invest a lot of emotion into it, and then you like hype yourself up even more. So Spirit's kind of giving me like, this is a transaction. This is something necessary for Samantha to do to achieve this goal, aka money, or aka a paycheck. So Spirit's just like, keep your head down, stay focused, just do this for a little while, but this is not going to last forever. What is your second question that I can answer for you? Jessica, I don't know if you're still in here. I'm just going to make one last announcement for you before I close out that option. You do have a second question available to you since you placed a donation on a BOGO stream. So last call, let me know if you have a second question. You're welcome, Samantha. And let me know if you also have an additional question. Will my husband and I be okay? We have been getting into a lot of stupid arguments lately. Let's see. "100% you're gonna be okay." I'm not having any qualms or concerns here. You're gonna be okay, and it's gonna be relatively soon. I feel like one or both of you have trouble expressing your emotions. So this could be kind of a conflict or like a barricade between you both in relationships, because maybe you don't want to step on toes or inconvenience or argue or whatever. Maybe some things are just like starting to kind of come out and blow up a little bit. But I feel like it's not that you guys tiptoe around one another. It's just you don't like confrontation. I feel like you both don't like confrontation. But at the same time right now, I think you're just kind of like, at this point, these things are just going to happen. This could be built up from a long time, and it's all kind of just throwing daggers now at this point. But this card does talk about overcoming these challenges. And when I specifically ask yes or no, will they be okay, the 10 of Pentacles is here. Not only is that a yes, but 10 of Pentacles talk about long-term commitment, long-term love, enduring and everlasting. So when you ask if you're going to be okay, you will totally be fine. I feel like with the King of Pentacles here, it's talking about stability. So if things have been a bit rocky, as you say, things are going to start getting more secure here soon. I do feel like it's in y'all's control. So if there's anything that you can do, you do or they do to kind of help rectify the situations quicker, or really picking your battles, this might help. But I feel like relationships ebb and flow, and like sometimes y'all just get on each other's nerves, and that's just what it is. But I don't think it's something that's going to last. Two of Cups talks about you guys being high level soul connection, commitment, high level soul mates, etc. This is also a twin flame signifier for me. Two of Cups. For some reason, I thought this was the Lovers, but this is Two of Cups. But it's also a twin flame signifier. So I would say that, I feel like your profound connection is going to allow for y'all to overcome whatever is going on right now. Possibly, maybe some things are being brought to light, or that some things need to, and this could be divine intervention of, sometimes I view this card as like the Tower. It's the moon, but it feels like if things aren't built the proper way, the foundation isn't secure, then things can kind of just start falling apart. So this is your opportunity to rebuild within the relationship. A lot of overthinking that has been going on is also going to stop. Hate confrontation. He definitely hates talking about emotional stuff. We definitely have confrontation issues. That's why it's so hard for us arguing. We usually communicate very well, but lately we've just been so stressed. Hate confrontation. My job definitely doesn't help. Yeah, external reasons, external sources outside of the relationship, you tend to get agitated or like argumentative with the person that you love the most and that you're the closest to, because you feel so secure within the relationship that if you take it out on each other on a subconscious level, it's not going to be at the detriment of your relationship. Just take that as your relationship is strong, because if it was fragile, you would be even more so concerned about confronting issues, because you'd feel like you'd just be afraid to risk that because you're of the fragility of the relationship. However, I feel like more so than non-confrontational is just a personality and character trait. It's not because you're worried about the jeopardy of your relationship. It's just you just aren't confrontational people. So that is what I have for you, Samantha. Thank you so much. All right, Jill. So I will be back tomorrow. I will do another BOGO if that's something you're interested in. I probably will be streaming twice tomorrow because I have been gone for a long time. So you'll probably see a lot of me this week. And just remember, if you are new here, to come back at the beginning of the streams. The first 15-20 minutes generally are free readings. So if you are interested in that, definitely make sure you're here at the beginning. Otherwise, you might miss that opportunity. But otherwise, I will see you guys later. Have a great night.